everyone, it's Monica from TaylorMade Cards for You. I've been trying to find a good storage solution for some of my distress inks, and with the purchase of the recent distress oxides, I really had to think about how I wanted to store these. With some of my other distress inks, I did try to put some Velcro at the bottom and add my sponge, but I wasn't really happy with the way that the inks stacked. Having the sponge on the bottom really affected the stackability, and I just wasn't happy with that. So today I went to Michael's and I found these little storage containers that hold the round blending sponges perfectly. Now these little storage boxes are it's actually a bead box, and I found it in the jewelry section, but it was the perfect shape and size to hold the round sponges. And then I went to the Ranger website and I printed out their Oxide ink labels to add them not only to the sponge container, but also to my ink pad as well. So I printed out 2 of them and then I just cut them down to size. Now to add the labels to the ink pad, I did just use a little bit of the Tombow glue, and that worked really well. But I didn't really want to use glue on the plastic, so I just took some Scotch tape, and by cutting down the labels, I was able just to add the Scotch tape right over it, and it adhered it to the little sponge containers perfectly. Now this little box that I'm storing my oxides in is actually an altered cigar box that I create. And these little cigar boxes are really cute, and they make great storage boxes for some of your craft supplies. So I will leave links to these as well, because I do have these on my website. And if you're interested in getting a little storage box, like I said, I'll leave a link to that as well. So once you have all of your inks and your storage containers labeled, when you are ready to use your ink pads, it's very simple. You just pull out your oxides and you pull out your sponges, and then you find your blending tool and the color that you want to use. And then you want to store the sponge upside down, so that way when you open it up, these are brand new, so I don't have them stored correctly, but when you open them up, you'll have the Velcro part on the top, and then you can just simply add your sponge by pressing down on the container. And then when you're finished, you can go ahead and just store it right back in there. So it's a really nice little container, and like I said, it fits perfectly. It'll hold one little round sponge perfectly, and then the container holds all of your colors. Now if you didn't want to store these in a container, you could easily just find the little round sponge containers, and then you can store them with your oxides. But I really liked the container. It was flat enough that I can store it on my bookshelf right on top of my oxides, so that way I'll keep them together. So hopefully this was a good little tip for you. Like I said, I have been looking for a storage solution for my inks, and now I think I found one, not only for my oxides, but I am going to go back to my distress inks and create a little storage solution for those as well. So let me know how you store your distress inks. I would love to hear some of your solutions in the comments, and let me know what you think of my solution. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out, so that way you don't miss any future tips and techniques. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again next time.